Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Street Videos. I am John Hansen, and today we have a brand new Back for Blood trailer going over the card system. I've written about this a lot on GamePro.com. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go check out that and read about it. I have a lot of other guides on Back for Blood from my time with the alpha and kind of everything we're looking at. But today we're gonna look at this trailer. I've already watched it, so there's a couple surprises in here that I'm very excited to get into. But we're gonna talk about what it means. We're gonna kind of hypothesize what we're gonna see and everything, and later on down the road a new trailer will completely prove me wrong in whatever way. But without further ado, let's just get the trailer started.
From the award-winning creators of Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studios presents an all-new first-person zombie shooter that utilizes a system of advanced AI known as the Game Director. The Game Director works behind the scenes, monitoring players' actions, health, and choices, then responds by...
Alright, real quick, they're talking about the game director here. This is a lot like the AI director from Left 4 Dead. Its main purpose is to both challenge the people playing the game and also change up each game so no two things are alike. So you'll see items placed in different areas and you'll be seeing different enemies coming in. Real quick, the enemy right in front of here is a hawker, but it has like a weird mutation in its head. Mutations seem to be an interesting thing with the special infected going forward. We'll talk about them a little more going forward. No idea what the growth is on its head, but that is definitely a different hawker from other ones that we have seen. Back on the game director, this is also the thing that here in a little bit the trailer will explain that it plays corruption cards at the beginning of every round. So you'll see things like armored zombie, or not zombies, armored ridden that are like toxic, and when you kill them they still give off like that toxic glow and they'll hurt you if you get too close. It'll also affect like how foggy an area is, how dark. A lot of cool stuff that the game director is going to be doing. So very excited to see more of the game director, because in the alpha that we played, there wasn't really... It was very limited. There was definitely some really cool things in there, but there wasn't as much that it could change because it was so early in play testing. So yeah, let's continue.
By choreographing the world around them, each player gets a roller coaster ride, and no run will ever be the same. Deal, slay, earn, and replay. A cornerstone of an unforgettable game is replayability. With Back for Blood,
I want to quickly look at these guys here,
unforgettable game is replay,
because I have not seen the spikes coming out of the common and ridden yet. So it's going to be interesting to see. That's got to be a corruption card. Maybe it's they deal extra damage when they get too close to you or something like that. So we'll see. But yeah, the it looks so cool. Their head's all spiky and there's just spikes coming out of everywhere on them.
With Back for Blood, the game director takes that pillar to another level by managing an innovative new card system. It starts with the deal. As you jump into a mission, the game director will play a set of corruption cards.
Alright, here are the corruption cards that I was talking about. This is just a few examples of them. You have the armored ridden, like I said, that was in the alpha, that just the common infected could be armored. Here in the middle you can even see armored special infected. Here's the tall boys being special infected. So that would be a little... That's a little daunting, because especially the tall boys in the alpha, they were pretty tough to take down. They had a lot of meat to them already. I know you're supposed to focus on their arm and everything, but is the armor... It looks like the armor is actually on their shoulder there, specifically protecting their weak spot. The charred ridden, I was trying to read this earlier. I couldn't really read it because of all the flames and everything at the bottom, but it looks like it's saying that ridden kind of ignore flame damage. I can't really tell, but it looks It looks cool. And then on the right side, as I was saying earlier, the power is out. The night is full of the chattering of snitches. Stay quiet and you may make it through. So when you're inside buildings, there will be no electricity, and it looks like there will be even more snitches. So that's cool. Real quick, the Hag, though, that is, I believe, a completely new special infected that we have not seen before. Its description reads, the best way to avoid being devoured is to not rouse the ire of the Hag. Defeat the Hag to earn a bonus reward. I'm not real sure at the moment if this is going to be like a special infected on the same like kind of wavelength as like a witch, where you don't see them a lot, but they're in very specific locations. I don't know. I did a little research on this, and I could not find anything else on the Hag, so it doesn't look like they've talked about it yet, besides here. And there's a quick shot look at it of gameplay at the very end, but it gives very little to nothing. I did see someone on Twitter was like replying to them saying, oh, I wish we would have saw the Hag, and then the Back for Blood official Twitter just responded, trust us, you don't want to get too close, or something along those lines. So we'll pause and talk about it when we see it at the end.
Corruption cards can modify environmental conditions.
We got them.
Add challenges.
Stick together.
All right, so here are some challenges. The challenges, it looks like they're just randomly brought in. They weren't in the alpha at all, but this is how you earn new cards for your deck and everything. You complete these challenges. I'm not sure if you fail the challenge, if you'll be sent back to the safe room and have to start the chapter all over, or if you can just keep going. There isn't really any word on that quite yet. Either way, I'm fine with it. I don't really care, but yeah, reach the safe room with all cleaners alive, and you have a time limit on you, which could definitely complicate things. Because this game, we played the alpha, and we have some videos of it, but this game is, I would say, a little tougher than Left 4 Dead, for sure. But it's going to be interesting to see what other challenges there are. There may be something along the lines of kill this many special infected, don't let your health get to this point, or whatever. We'll see. This is the only challenge that we've seen in gameplay as of yet. Oh, and also a quick shout out to a new area here. It looks like a greenhouse area. This is a location we have not seen before.
Get to the safe room.
And send special written mutations your way.
Not finished yet.
All right, so now he's talking about the mutations. We already talked about the hawker with the weird head thing. There's also a look at a tall boy later with the mutation. We haven't seen a wretch act like this before, so I believe this is some kind of mutation where it jumps higher, maybe. It tries to be more aerial. I'm not sure. The gameplay here, it just blows up right away.
After the director plays their cards,
I just really love this shot. It's also a new location. Looks like some kind of factory. I'm not sure what that machinery is on the right there. But we have a wretch on the left. We have a hawker jumping at us, and then a tall boy behind the hawker. Yeah, not much more to say on that location. It kind of looks like a prison with like the gates and everything, but it's that machine thing on the right. I have no idea what that is.
you and your team get to play yours. You can jump right into the action by choosing a pre-made deck, or dig into Back 4 Blood's vast customization. It's
Real quick, note on the cards. During the alpha, we didn't get a chance to really make our own decks. We had just kind of standard cards given to us. There wasn't really anything too amazing in there, nothing you could really mess with. But it looks like with how many cards they've been showing since the alpha that there's going to be tons and tons of them. Whether or not you can buy them with microtransactions, I'm not sure. They haven't really said anything on that. The only way I know to get them right now is by completing challenges. I'm not sure if you complete a challenge you get a specific card, or if it's random cards, if you get just a pack of them and choose them. I'm not sure. They haven't really talked about it much, but very excited to see more of these cards.
your choice how deep you want to go.
Sign me up.
Each player gets dealt a set of cards from their deck and can strategize with their friends over which to play. These cards offer buffs and bonuses that can amplify any playstyle you choose.
Keep it up, and the written don't stand a chance.
Now, it's time to slay. Don't get overrun by a swarm of stingers.
Event cards, I'm not sure. So that obviously has to be some kind of corruption card, but it being called an event card, I'm not sure if that's something that the game director plays at the beginning of a chapter or if it just randomly plays it. I'm not sure. What does it say for the description? Huge swarms of stingers, stalkers, and hawkers will attack on a timer. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that.
With the combat knife, you can thin out the horde with just a few stabs. The armored ridden can take a beating. Hopefully you have the ammo stash, because you're going to need a lot of bullets. The blighted ridden are dangerous even after they're dead. But with the pyro card, you replenish some of your health with every fiery death. As you prove your grit taking down the ridden, there are tons of different cards you can earn. Take on optional challenges and objectives, where you'll earn supply points and unlock new cards. You can even use your supply points to unlock cosmetic skins to customize your character.
Yeah, so this is the first time I think that we've seen that we get new skins for our characters. I mean, that's just kind of standard stuff in gaming now with multiplayer games. But we got some cool stuff here. These guys look good in their new outfits and everything. Hopefully there's some more fun skins added into the game, because these are pretty standard. I mean, I like the pineapple skull one on the left. I can't remember that guy's name. We'll see what comes of that.
Once all the cards are on the table, you're ready to get back out there for even more carnage. The game director will adapt each mission to be dynamic and intense, always offering new challenges to make sure no playthrough feels the same as the last.
Here they come!
You and your friends will need to think on your feet to overcome anything the game director throws your way.
Piece of cake!
Find yourself constantly overrun by ridden? Try shifting up your style by equipping cards that support your team with a medic build.
Yeah, so this is really talking about how the card system, you can edit it, you can make your own decks and everything that really go by how you want to play the game. Like I said in the alpha, we really didn't get a chance to do this because we didn't get more cards. We were just given very basic cards. So I'm excited to see just how much this can affect your gameplay. Like the cards we had in the alpha, they affected it quite a bit, but nothing to this where like I could pick up someone faster, and I think there was the EMT bag one, but like it was very limited. So I'm excited to see once we get more and more just how many different ways you can play this game.
Or play using your demolition build and fill your deck with explosive modifiers that leave the ridden in pieces. Of course, you can always get up close and personal with a melee build and focus on hacking and slashing. Play your cards. Slay the ridden with your crew. Earn epic rewards. Then jump back in for a fresh new experience.
There's the hag. This is really all we see of it, just it running at you. The description said that it could eat people. So my theory is, you notice how it's like kind of puffy and everything. Well, not puffy, but it's got like a lot of, I don't know how to describe it, but its chest looks like it could like really blow it out and everything. My guess is that the hag will rush at you. It'll open its mouth and devour a survivor and then run away with them. Kind of like how the jockey in Left 4 Dead would jump on a survivor's back and pull them away. I think that's how the hag will operate. Like I said, that's a complete guess. No idea if that will actually work. The next time they talk about this, I'm going to be proven wrong, most likely. But it would be really cool if it's something like that. The hag looks awesome. It's got those like really long fingers, and it's got like some tentacle things on its back. Very interested to see how this thing will affect gameplay.
Experience every time.
And here we go. We have a mutation of the tall boy that I was talking about earlier. Usually tall boys with that arm, they just smash the ground and it will give off an area of effect blast. But here we clearly see it grabbing Holly and then picking her up. My guess is that it's picking her up and then it's going to just keep slamming her into the ground. Much like the charger from Left 4 Dead, where it would charge you, grab you, and then just keep slamming you until someone comes by and saves you. That's my guess. But that one I feel very good on. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. Not sure when mutations happen, if they just randomly happen. Like, one moment you see a regular tall boy and it's smashing the ground, and then the next it's picking you up and throwing you. Not too clear on that. We didn't see any mutations like that in the alpha. But the more and more... I talked about this a lot in our last analysis video I did for Back 4 Blood, that there are differences in the special infected, and it's also really clear that they're calling them different names. So there's something to that, but it's got to be connected to the mutation thing. Not sure how often mutations happen. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Alright, and there we go. Back 4 Blood is coming October 12th after its delay out of the summer. Very excited for this game, guys. Let me know in the comments if you are too. Let me know if I missed anything in here. Is there anything that you really noticed in there that would be a good talking point? Would love to have a discussion in the comments with you. I'll be sure to be checking this often. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to Pixel Street Videos for more stuff on this, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye!